Hey, good morning, everyone. Fishing a Kona here. So I recently purchased LiveScope for my boat. And as I was researching that process and trying to figure out exactly what it was that I wanted to put on my boat, I realized there just wasn't a lot of information out there about where and how to run the black box, the wiring, and that sort of thing. So I kind of had to come up with my own system. My boat is an Xpress H20B. So I'm going to walk you through exactly what I have and where I mounted what. This is going to be a short video, but hopefully it gives you guys some ideas and at least a place to start if you're planning on doing this with your boat. All right, everyone. So just some of the components that I'm using, so it'll give you an idea. This is going to be a Sniper Marine LiveScope pole. I've got the Pro Series one, and it's mounted to a Fishing Specialties mount on here. Okay, so this cone right here is how you adjust it to go up or down. If you want it deeper in the water or more shallow, you can move that cone up or down. I've got the LSV 34 transducer. And again, there's a good look at Sniper Marine pole, okay? And this little handle right here, you turn it left or right, and you can look any way or anywhere that you want to with the transducer. You got the transducer wire that comes out of the pole. It's on the inside, so you don't have to worry about catching it on something. And then I ran it into a rig right grommet here in the front of my boat, which I found to be pretty solid. And the rest of these wires are going to be my power wires to my graph, and then my communication wire from my black box to the graph. So I went with a Garmin 1222 graph for my LiveScope. And I went with the beat down graph mount. It's adjustable. It'll go about, I believe about 30 inches, if I'm not mistaken. That's the beat down ultimate graph holder. Pretty solid. All right, so I'm gonna get back up here and we're gonna get into the nuts and bolts of things. Let me get in the boat. All right, so the big thing was where do we mount the battery at? And so I went in one of my rod lockers and I mounted a battery here. I got an Iconic 12 volt 50 amp battery. This is a standalone system, so I'm not connecting anything else to this battery except for a LiveScope and then my Garmin graph. So I just kind of made me a battery strap with a bolt, and I was able to get that pretty secure in there. I still got room for everything that I wanted to put in here. So there you have it. And this battery, I think it weighs 11 pounds. Pretty nice battery. And it's Bluetooth as well, if you haven't considered these batteries. I know there's a number of them out there. Some of them are a lot cheaper and some of them are a lot more expensive. I got this one on Black Friday. They had a great sale and it was over half off. Okay, so the other thing I learned is where to put the black box, or this is where I put my black box at. Let me get some light in here where we can see. So right inside the front locker for the Xpress H20B, I mounted my black box right there. I just used 2 bolts and mounted it to the wall, the forward wall, I guess you'd call it. And it's secure and it's in good shape right there. Also, if you're going to run a LiveScope, the black box does draw amps. So I put a Perco switch in. That was something I noticed on a lot of forums, that people were saying that you'd have battery drawdown if you didn't. So I went ahead and just put a Perco switch on that, and that should help me not to have a problem with battery drawdown, even though I'm running a lithium battery. The next thing I want to show you is how I ran my communication wire and my power wire. And underneath an Xpress boat here, I'll try to do my best to show you. There's these ribs that you can see where the wires are going to. So basically it's a piece of aluminum channel that's welded for a structural reason for the bow of the boat to be able to stand on it. I ran my communication wire and my power wire to my graph in that channel, and it actually comes out right by my grommet up front. So it was really easy access. I just used a electrical chase snake and fished it through there, and then pulled the wires back. And then my power wire for my graph itself is going to be right there, and I just ran it on the bottom of underneath the bow, and it's all the way up through there, right up to the grommet. That's really it, guys. I secured everything with the bolts. Again, the black box is right there. It's pretty heavy. I didn't want it sliding around and maybe getting into something. They say it can get kind of warm as well, so I wanted to make sure it had some room around it. And then the Perco switch and all my wiring, it goes just right around the corner here to where my battery is, and you can see my battery right there. All right, so I hope this video has been helpful for you guys. You know, whenever I started researching this and trying to decide whether or not what system I wanted to go with, I didn't have a whole lot of opportunity, or I guess there wasn't a lot of information on how to run it on the H series Xpress boats. Just not, maybe just people haven't posted that type of information out there. But anyway, this is how I did mine. If you got any questions, feel free to, ask. And if you like these videos, subscribe. There's going to be more fishing videos. There's going to be a little bit of a learning curve with LiveScope, and then we're going to really be getting after it. So I appreciate it. Thank you. Like and subscribe, and we'll see you next time. Bye.